Yo, this your boy Tonyo coming through with another episode of The Side Note. As always, I got my boy, Skeezy, baby. Please say the motherfucker, baby. Is that really duty I see down there?
I'm down here.
Hey, and I'm your boy Vocals coming through. Miss Brittany set out on this night, had a night out on the town.
Gotcha, bitch.
But we're gonna start out with this about Miss. I'm not sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Ajike Owens and Susan Lawrence.
Friday around 9 p.m., Ajike A.J. Owens, a mother of four, was shot and killed by an unidentified woman in Ocala, Florida. According to civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who is now representing the Owens family, AJ's children, who are 3 to 12 years old, were playing in a field next to an apartment complex when a 58-year-old white woman allegedly began yelling at them to get off her land and calling them racial slurs. According to Crump's statement, the children left, but accidentally left behind an iPad, which the woman took. When one of the kids tried to retrieve it, the woman threw it, hitting the boy and cracking the screen. Ms. Owens walked across the street to speak to the woman. But Crump's office says when she knocked on the door, the neighbor allegedly shot her through the closed front door. The bullet hole is shown here in photos provided by Crump's law firm.
You know, she shot and killed the mother for no apparent reason. And what bugs me out, I want to talk about it real quick, not long before you, but, you know, the police didn't even arrest the woman that day, like right then and there. You feel what I'm saying? Like when they were called, yeah. And she was charged with manslaughter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but all that information won't out. Honestly sent me that.
Yeah, she was later charged with manslaughter.
Yeah.
She was later after the protests and everything, because everybody was outraged that it happened.
Sure
they
will.
didn't originally arrest her when they talked to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she basically shot the lady.
Yeah.
The lady came over to talk to her. Yeah, and she shot her through the door.
Yeah. She wanted to retrieve an iPad or something like that. Her kids had dropped her or something like that. Because they was over there just playing. Yeah. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah. And she was apparently she was being mean to the kids, and you know had said something to the kids or something like that, or did something to the kids, and then the mom went over there. And you know when black women go somewhere, you know people are already scared, but you know when you touch our kids, we not playing.
Yeah.
Right. She was probably scared. She was probably scared, and you know do like the white scared people what they do and pull guns and shoot them. And I hate to say it like that.
That's real.
I have no problem with white people, but it's just the way it is, man. When mean, anybody scared with a gun gonna shoot you.
That's for damn sure.
But but they shouldn't be scared of us just because we're a race. That's what I mean.
Yeah, because of the color of our skin, which is been proven to be like that over time. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, this is one of many incidents. You know what I mean? That's covered in the news and always shown. You know what I'm saying? Instead of opening the door, she shot through the door. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm lost at. Yeah.
Not knowing. I mean, she probably heard her, and I'm sure she was outraged. Not saying she did, but she probably was beating on the door like, "Yo." Yeah. My kids said this and this and this, and she probably like just bow. You know what I mean?
My purse, baby. You stay right here, okay?
That's right, Mama. We beat their asses.
Which is crazy as hell because, you know, you said it was in Prince. You said it was in Georgia.
Prince George County.
Prince George
which
County.
Is like, which is like Maryland.
Area, around that way. Okay, and I'm not sure what their laws are. You know what I'm saying? But I know the laws here in North Carolina, and that's like, you know, very unfortunate how late the fucking delay was to get the woman arrested. You feel what I'm saying? If that had been us, black people, immediately they probably would have rode up on her trying to kill her. If that would have been a elderly white woman. You know, being shot like that.
Look out, he's got a gun! Look out!
These motherfuckers just trying to kill me.
You feel what I'm saying? What you feel about that, dude?
My thing is, I'm just not understanding, like, I feel like you're safe. If you're behind that door, there won't nothing that woman could have did to you. There won't no reason to be shooting through a door.
I agree.
Because you could have hit anybody else, you know what I'm saying? But from the story that I heard, they was out playing and she came out being mean, calling racial slurs and all that, you know.
Yeah.
But they went to go retrieve the iPad and you know, she took it apparently or something and wouldn't give it back.
Yeah.
So whether the mother was irate or acting a fool or whatever, she still stole the property. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, she was probably on her property, ain't got no business over there. But you know the power of that gun. You could have went in the house, locked the door, hey, I got an angry black woman here. They would have been on your step.
Susan her. You could have Susan her.
Like I'm sure you done did. I'm sure she done called the police 100 times before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you all of a sudden you don't know how to call the police. Stop it, man. And the fact I don't like the fact, man, that you know that it took them so long to arrest this lady. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
Yeah.
That's what pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
This was blatant murder. I mean, and she, I mean, honestly, if you to me, that's kind of like murder, but they only charged with manslaughter.
Yeah, but I'm glad you said that because I just found this other article that says that it's punishable up to 30 years in prison.
30 years. Yeah, manslaughter is. Yeah. But I feel like they should have charged her with murder as well.
Yeah.
Let's get you on both.
Damn right.
Because I feel like the benefit of the doubt, who's to say that because she's calling those kids racial slurs, who's to say when she came up to that door, she went up to that peephole with the gun and was like, okay, there you go right there. Fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hoping what it is, but that could have happened. You
Man,
know what I'm saying?
To me, it seemed like it's premeditated. If you went and got a gun, you know what I'm saying, and waited till that lady to come over to your house, and when she came to you knew she was coming because you had the iPad. You knew she was coming.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? And then when she come over there, then you shoot her. That's to me, that's premeditated.
Man,
you thought about that.
What that is, like Anna said, man. You know,
it ain't like y'all was fighting and you shot her.
And you shot her. Yeah, nothing against white people, nothing like that. But like I just stated earlier, man, it's different when it can be a white man and a black man do the same exact thing. The crime is gonna be more punishable for the black man. We're gonna get the longer sentence. Probably send us to Rikers Island. You know, the hardest crime. I mean, the hardest punishment for a black man. See, what that white woman thought was that she had that white privilege. Okay, if I kill this N-word,
I put the H on it to emphasize it's nigga. That nigga this, nigga please, nigga. Can you lend a nigga a pencil?
It's less of them on the street, that's really how they felt. You know what I'm saying? That's how they feel. Whether it's doctors, lawyers, it's them been recordings leaked of the people that protect and serve us, saying how they gonna in Wilmington, North Carolina, how they gonna ride around and just kill black people. Like all that shit done been out. So it's done been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years. I don't never expect it to change. Has it gotten better? Not necessarily. They has gotten better with covering that shit up. Is what I feel. Like they can cover it up more and get away with more shit now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been the same shit. That woman needs to be held accountable. She need to be held accountable.
Yeah, they still doing it. We just not riding over everyone like we should. I mean, honestly, we haven't even talked about the guy that got killed in Raleigh by the police, Darren Williams.
Yeah.
I was just reading up on that, so watching that the other night. Like, come on, man! Like they ain't even decided. They haven't even charged the cops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The guy got killed in there, and the reason he died was because of the trauma that he suffered. And he told them he had heart problems.
Yeah.
They still tased him. They told him not to tase him because he had heart problems. They still tased him. They still beat on him, and he ended up dying.
See. Here's the thing.
Sad,
here's the thing. They don't care. They getting these jobs. They scared. They scared as it is because our skin color, and we probably big and bold. You know what I mean? And the man probably don't even want to even hurt nobody, but we so scared we're going to get hurt. We're going to try to protect ourselves, whether it's run or stop you from them, because it's done been recorded, like I said, time and time again. George Floyd, even with female Breonna Taylor, all that shit that could have been avoided. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving these police officers no training. These elderly white people ain't getting no kind of training. They going off old ass memory from slavery days and shit, thinking that you can still act up like this. But You can't just. It ain't the same no more. You know, we're not gonna stand for just getting beat up and just getting hit.
Honestly, man, it's been that.
Yeah.
It's been the same.
Yep.
You know.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, the cops have been beating our people and killing our people for a long time. That's nothing different.
Yeah.
You know, and people bring up different statistics and say, "Oh, this person is killing y'all, killing each other more than this and that and all of that bull." That doesn't matter to us because, first of all, you're talking to the minority.
Yeah.
You're talking to somebody who's been oppressed for all our lives.
Yeah.
Now you're using somebody who's supposed to be in a superior power, who's supposed to protect us.
Yeah.
And they're killing us.
Yep.
That you can't. So if you don't understand that, you can't talk to me about that. Don't come to me with that other bull crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk.
So, but yeah, man, that's why they need to start. They lock these people up.
Hell yeah.
Or they're gonna start getting dealt with.
And the simple thing is, you're damn right, I protect and serve my damn self. But you know, the thing is, man, what happened to compassion for the other person? Okay, if her mama came over there and knocked on the door, that was time to open the door and say, whatever you had to say, talk it out. You know, for one, that was a bitch move to shoot behind the door. Like point blank period. That was a bitch move, and that shit should be held in court when they go to court. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what happened to,
no doubt about it,
back in the day, whether if it was white or black, because we had white neighbors and everything, if I was doing something over there playing with their kids, the parents would go talk to each other and get it settled right there. It won't try to be on no violent shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If everybody knew who the racist people was around there, and we were told not to take our ass over there by any means necessary. Point blank period. Don't take your ass over there.
Our parents had the foresight and the wisdom to foresee this right here happening.
Yeah.
Because this could easily happen to, you know, anybody.
Yeah.
You know, that had white neighbors when they were growing up, and we done so did.
And it's happening right now. It could happen, thank God. You know? It could happen to our kids. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. You know, but that shit getting closer and closer to the house.
Yeah. Too close to home.
To the house, man. Now, unfortunately,
gotta be careful.
Her kids got to go out here and they got to damn go without their moms over some shit like this. That's clearly they're not doing anything with the gun laws. They're not. I feel like they should retest people, especially when you get to a certain age, because your nerves are different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you want to have firearm, maybe they do it record. Maybe you should get retest yourself. Make sure your nerves is bad to still have a firearm. You know what I mean? Same way like you said with driving. What you feel on that, Ski? What you feel on that, Ski?
Man, y'all right. I agree. I totally agree with you, man. But you know, one thing about it is that the gun laws are actually loosening up around here.
Very loose.
And that's the scary thing about it, because you know, when everybody's calling for gun laws to be tightened, and they're being loosened, what does that tell you?
Yeah. And you got to take in the test. In the test, you got to shoot with both hands. And my brother down there qualified. You understand me?
Much obliged, motherfuckers.
Fire your ass up. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. That's for damn sure. But, man, it's very unfortunate, that, this young woman's life was taken, early due to that right there. That's still gun violence. You know what I'm saying? They put that on black people to be, you know what I'm saying? But that was still a random act of violence. That was foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Just pure foolish. She could have just talked to that woman, hey, your kids were too loud. I had a bad day today. I ain't slept all day. My medicine ain't working. It ain't, my skin itching and dry.
Where you get these bugs? You got eczema?
Whatever the case may be, you're irritated, you can just talk about it. Yeah, you can just talk about it, man. And simply just, okay, I'm sorry, miss. My kids won't come over, man, but condolences to Miss Owens, man, and to her family for that. That was, and another thing that's bad about it is it's public. I mean, that's a good thing, but it's public, so everybody's in the shit. The whole family, like news and everything. The family won't be at a rest for a while until the shit is done. You know what I mean? Same thing how it was with George Floyd, and that's still going on and on. Breonna Taylor, that's still going on and on. You know what I mean? All them shits.
Man, which is crazy. Cause these people ain't getting judged fair, like, because this stuff out here. Yeah, this stuff is everywhere. So how and then you're gonna have 12 jurors that say they never heard of it, but they're gonna be in the same county of where it happened. Come on now, let's please be real.
Come on.
But But you know, that's the way it go. Because you know what, she might get charged.
Welcome to
but
America.
she might get convicted, but she might only get 3 years or some crap like that. You know what I'm saying?
America KKK, baby.
That's America, baby.
That's how they do. That's how they do, man. It ain't freedom for all. I'll tell you that much. That's what they say, but it seems like our skin color it ain't freedom at all. Son.
That's mine. I got the fact.
Hey man, well that's been a side note right there, man. Anybody got anything else they want to say?
I'm good.
Well, you got anything, Skeezy?
Enjoy it all.
Yeah, man. Nah. Well, as always, I got my boy, Skeezy, baby. Please say the motherfucking baby. And that really dooley I got down at the bottom. I wish I could reach down there and grab your head. I'm your boy Vocals. Don't forget, email us backyardcomedy3 at gmail.com, man. And as always, appreciate y'all.